The following day, the duel for the class representative was about to begin, and the Ice Prince Seiya was facing off against Mugo. As soon as the battle began, Seiya was able to block his attack and leap to launch ice spears towards him, scratching his face. However, Mugo decided to activate his fire talent, unleashing his final fire, while Seiya blocked with his freezing storm. But although his attacks penetrated Seiya's defenses, he countered in the last instant by freezing his foot to the ground. As everyone celebrated, Nana congratulated him on becoming the leader, but Kiyoya stared towards them with gleaming eyes. Seeing the way she cheered for a different guy, he realized that she was just another hoe. But Mugo wouldn't accept being defeated by such a worthless talent, and launched his Giga Inferno towards them, before it would burn Nana alive. Issei remembered the way he's always been living in fear, but decided that it didn't matter what his bastard father thought, awakening his overpowered skill. Once the fire settled, he apologized for not thanking her the night before, and revealed that he had the ability to neutralize the other mutants' talents. Seeing his powers, she thought he was the strongest man alive, and everyone decided to make Issei their leader. As the sun was setting, he thanked Nana for bringing his powers out, since he was always afraid of his powers ending lives, but realized that he could be saving others instead. Just then, Nana asked him if his powers of neutralizing talents could be used to suppress her mind-reading ability, and wondered if touching her body was the way to make it happen. So she grabbed his hand, and began tearing up, saying that it was the first time in her life that voices weren't screaming in her head. When he thought that her life must have also been difficult, he wondered if she was able to guess what he was thinking about right now, so she smiled, telling him that she can.
僕は今からこの子に殺されなければならないのか。だろ?
All this time, she knew that he was being bullied since he would pretend to read a book without turning pages, and had called him kind because of the cat scratch on his neck. On top of that, the watch on his hand is how she determined his relationship with his father, since it must have been a gift from someone who cared about him. But since he forgot it, she knew that he had some resentment against the person who gave it to him, and confirmed his hatred of his father by provoking him the night before. In that moment, he realized that she was one of the enemies, but she said that he was the real enemy of humanity, asking him to erase his existence from this world, as she read that he had killed over 1 million people.